Hey class, today we tackle Shakespearean sound effects. Now, I'm not talking about clanging swords or thunder sheets or coconut horse hooves. I'm talking about the way that Shakespeare used words to make sound effects. Oftentimes, in order to highlight a character's speech or to build emotional tension, Shakespeare would play with the sounds of the words themselves to heighten the moment. In order to achieve this end, Shakespeare would use alliteration in the form of consonants and assonance. Consonance is the repetition of consonant sounds, such as p, t, k, f, d. And assonance is the repetition of vowel sounds, a, e, I, o, u, and so on. And this example from Midsummer Night's Dream highlights both consonants and assonance. The raging rocks and shivering shocks shall break the locks of prison gates. Amphibious car shall shine from far and make and mar the foolish fates. Ooh, that was lofty. Notice the several repeating sounds. Make and mar, raging rocks, shivering shocks. In context, this speech comes entirely out of left field for comedic effect, and Shakespeare's alliteration is the reason. It isn't always so obvious, though. Sometimes Shakespeare slyly sneaks sounds into his speeches to secretly suggest certain aspects of one's personality and motivations. Like how my last sentence used the S sound to mimic the sound of a whisper, making it seem kind of secretive. My favorite example of Shakespeare using alliteration to reinforce a character's motivations comes from The Tempest. When talking about his despised master Prospero, Caliban says this: "Ah, plague upon the tyrant that I serve! I'll bear him no more sticks. But follow thee, thou wondrous man." Notice how the first half of the line is heavy with consonants. The p and t sounds are very violent, stabbing sounds, as if Caliban were trying to attack Prospero with his words. But then, the sounds all change in the second half. The strong sounds become ah, eh, oh, soft, ethereal assonance. So next time you're speaking a speech trippingly on the tongue, as Hamlet would say, keep an eye and an ear out for any alliteration you could be taking advantage of to heighten your performance or reading of Shakespeare. That's all for this one. And as always, if you have an interest in Shakespeare, theater, or wordplay, take a second to like and subscribe. And a special thank you to AP Lit for suggesting this topic. I'm assuming it's an entire class and not just one person. But anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time.